Hey guys, today we have Naga Vamsi and he is having total 4 year of experience in Java, Spring Boot and microservices. And those who want to give same free mock interview, please fill out the form below in the description. So now let's get started. Hey, hello Naga Vamsi, how are you?
Yeah, hi Ali. Yeah, how are you doing? I'm good.
Yes, I'm also good. Shall we start?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So can you please introduce yourself and your recent project in brief?
Yeah, okay. My name is Nagavamsi.
Uh-huh.
I have studied my graduation with the specialization of electronic communication and engineering.
Mm-hmm.
I started my career in IT industry in the year of 2021. So I have been working as a Java developer for the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, uh, I'm working on a banking domain company where I work on loan management system, loan origination system, receipts,
Okay.
loans. Mm, um, my current projects are HDFC credit session,
Mm-hmm.
uh, where I work on bug fixes which are raised by the clients, the requirements which are required by the clients.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Okay.
knowledge on Java, Spring Framework, Spring Boot technology, and
Okay.
I started learning about microservices. I have a theoretical knowledge about the microservices, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not started it practically.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's the latest Java version you are aware of?
Uh, I'm using currently JDK 17.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, earlier we used JDK 1.8. So
Okay.
I have worked
So
on
what's the
JDK.
latest features in introduced in JDK 17?
I think in sealed classes,
Have
pattern
you used
matching.
sealed classes?
Sealed, we have not used it, but I just know what are the features, like what features are available in JDK 17, like sealed
Oh,
classes,
okay, okay. Sealed classes.
pattern matching.
Okay. So
So
did you face any upgradation challenges from Java 7 8 to 17?
actually, I we there is a separate team for that
Mm-hmm.
migration
Okay.
part. But I just have seen that what are the challenges they have faced. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
modularity issues, compatibility issues,
Mm.
um, like
Okay.
version issues.
Okay. So can you tell me the four pillars of hoops?
Yeah, encapsulation, inheritance,
Mm-hmm.
polymorphism,
Mm-hmm.
um, abstraction.
Yes. So can you describe a real world problem you solved by effectively applying these principles?
Yes, 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 yes. Actually, when it comes to encapsulation,
Mm-hmm.
it is all about the security.
Mm-hmm.
For security purpose, encapsulation is required, like declaring the private fields. So that means only inside the class we are able to access. Outside the class, we are not able to access, like private fields. Abstraction, like
Mm-hmm.
suppose abstraction. So when it comes to Java, like we used a list of generics data type is equal to new array list. Suppose if you open that list implementation, there will be
Mm-hmm.
a inner implementation, but we are not providing the those information in that. Just what we are using, we are declaring the syntax.
Okay.
So for better example, for abstraction, I think ATM missions,
Mhm.
um, like inheritance is nothing but like accessing the
Okay, okay.
superclass functionalities.
Okay. Okay. So, Vamsi, before moving ahead, I would like to share one important thing with you. Actually,
Okay.
we had launched complete interview preparation material, structured step by step, by myself, expert and MNC's interviewers. And the best part is that now no one need to go anywhere else to prepare interviews. There's a 99% chance that interviewers will ask questions from this material. So basically, it contains a lot of material categorized by experience level. Means each experience level has different material with all possible interview question and answers for Java, Spring Framework, Maven, Git, Spring Boot, Spring Security, Spring Data JPA, Kafka, Microservices, Java coding question, Stream API coding questions, and many more. I have provided the link to get this in the below description. And if someone needs this material, plus two real enterprise client project for reference with video lectures, plus one-on-one lifetime doubt sessions and referrals to the MNCs, then they should check the interview preparation kit. I'll provide the link for this as well in the description below. So now moving to our interview.
Okay.
So Vamsi, what's the difference between an interface and abstract class?
I think like interface, there are multiple abstract methods. Like
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to abstract end, only one abstract method is available.
Okay.
So whenever we declare method as abstract, the class should also be an abstract.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
So mm,
So when should we use interface and when should we use abstract class?
like in a suppose only the dummy implementation.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose if I require only dummy implementation, then
Mm-hmm.
we need to use abstraction.
Mm-hmm.
So if I need to like implement all the methods which are available in the interface,
Mm-hmm.
so then I need to go with our regular interface.
Okay. Good. So can you describe a design decision where choosing between an interface and abstract class significantly impacted the application's architecture?
Applications architecture.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't get it. Can you repeat it?
Okay. Can you describe a design decision where choosing between an interface and abstract class significantly impacted the application's architecture?
Application architecture.
Mhm.
Um, so I
Okay. So, like we could use interfaces in data processing strategies. It's a,
okay,
a decision design, improving
okay,
flexibility. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Moving ahead. How would you implement multiple inheritance using interfaces?
I think actually multiple inheritance we can't achieve using interfaces because uh, multiple subclasses will be extended by child classes. So suppose if there are same methods are available in two parent classes,
Mm-hmm.
suppose let's take an example in a class A, we have
Mm-hmm.
method B, we have sorry method M1 and class B
Mm-hmm.
we have method M1. So we are having child class C, so C
Mm-hmm.
is extending A and B. So at the compilation time, ambiguity raises which method do I need to execute? Yeah, so should I execute from class A or class B? The ambiguity problem will be erased. So so we can overcome through interfaces.
Okay. Okay. So, Vamsi, can you provide an example where multiple inheritance via interfaces was crucial to any solution?
Multiple interfaces.
I mean, tell me an example where multiple inheritance via interfaces solved any problem.
Yeah, actually, it will interfaces will solve problems actually. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I think
No,
in
no, tell
solid.
me example. For example, if we are using a payment
Yeah,
system, so how
yeah.
multiple
Suppose
inherit. Mm-hmm.
yeah, suppose like um, what suppose in suppose we are having two interfaces.
Mm-hmm.
So we can implement two interfaces in any class like
Mm-hmm.
uh, interface A and interface B.
Mm-hmm.
So in that we are having two methods like interface A we have A
Okay, okay.
void A
So a
and
real
interface
world
B.
example, maybe like let's say we are using a payment system. So by using
Yes,
interfaces,
Google Pay.
it allowed
Mm,
me to handle different payment gateways with a single class implementing multiple payment strategies,
yes,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, this is a
Yeah,
business perspective.
yeah, actually, we have like interface GPay and interface
Mm.
phone pay. So
Okay.
we are having the class A class called like money. So we are
Mm-hmm.
implementing like Google Pay, comma phone pay. So
Mm-hmm.
whatever the methods are available in that, so we can implement we can provide our own implementation in our
Mm-hmm.
money class.
Correct. Okay. Uh, can you explain the concept of Java collections?
Java collections. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think it is a very important topic in
Uh-huh.
Java. Collections are
Okay.
used to store the group of object.
Mm-hmm.
So we have different interfaces like list, map, set.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, actually, I think it is a best way to use the collections actually for the data processing,
Mm-hmm.
filtering. So
Mm-hmm.
I think in Java 8, so we use in better way. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
collections are used in a better way.
Okay. So have you used collections to handle concurrency issues?
Yes, yes, yes.
How can
Concurrency
we
hash map.
use that concurrent hash map?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please define concurrent hash map? Sorry.
So actually, why it came to the picture is actually we are having a traditional hash map. Uh, so,
Sorry.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
so hash map. So suppose if you want to modify existing data in the hash map, actually, so by iterating throughout the map,
Mm-hmm.
so then we will get an issue saying that concurrency modification exception. So in
Mm-hmm.
order to overcome that, concurrent hash map was introduced actually. So
Okay. Got it.
it is a thread safe.
Eh? What?
It is a thread. It is a thread safe concurrency hash map.
Mm. Okay. Can you explain the difference between array list and linked list, and how do you choose between array list and linked list?
Um, like array list is used to fetch the
Mm-hmm.
data fastly.
Mm-hmm.
Like through index-based operations, array list is faster compared to linked list. For
Okay.
adding or deleting, linked list is better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, have you used linked list in your project?
Yeah, we actually we use array list only.
Array list only. You didn't get a chance to work on linked list.
Actually, I have used, but we don't prefer actually linked list.
Okay. Uh, you know Java 8 features, new features?
Ye- Yes, yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, actually, Java 8 features are like Lambda expressions,
Mm-hmm.
to short and write the code cleanly, better time management for new date time,
Okay.
API streams,
Okay.
um, and
Option
optional
classes.
class, optional
Mm-hmm.
classes to avoid null pointer issues, and
Okay.
default methods.
So out of all these features, how many are you using in your project?
I'm using default methods, so optional classes or Lambda expressions.
Where are you using option classes?
Uh, Suppose if the data is not there, then
Mm-hmm.
we are using optional classes instead of null checking handles.
Okay. Okay. Mm. What is function interface?
Functional interface can have only one abstract method, but it can have multiple static and concrete methods.
Okay. So can you describe a situation where a functional interface is the best solution?
I think functional interface, um, at the rate functional interface annotation is used when we use uh, number of lines number of lines will be reduced. Suppose, if you want to perform any addition operations
Mm-hmm.
for any two elements, so we have to write like any method of private void addition, adding two numbers. We have to pass
Mm-hmm.
parameters into a comma into b, and we have written the logic written a plus b. So instead of so much of the code, so we can directly pass a comma b hyphen uh, greater than a comma a plus b, so that lines will be reduced.
Okay. Okay. And also, if we have to do custom sorting, so we
Yes,
could use comparator functional interface for this
yes,
also.
yes,
This may
yes,
be the.
comparator and comparable interfaces.
Mhm. Yes. So, have you implemented functional interface?
Actually, we have not implemented, but I just
Okay.
know the
You just
what is the functional
okay.
interfaces, just like aware of
Okay.
the
Okay.
JDK PHs.
Okay. How does Java handle exceptions?
In Spring Boot or Java.
Is anywhere? I mean, tell me the reference of a Spring Boot.
Actually, in the Spring Boot, actually, we are using
Mm-hmm.
controller advice and exception handler. So
Mm-hmm.
to handle any like a customized exception, so we are
Okay.
we will create a like user not found exception by extending a runtime exception class,
Mm-hmm.
and wherever we want to throw an checked exception, then we can handle in those methods.
Okay.
In Java, we are having a checked and unchecked
Mm-hmm.
exceptions. Like checked exceptions is like file not found, class not found, Unchecked exceptions are run like null pointer exception, arithmetic exceptions,
Mm-hmm.
uh, array index or bound exceptions.
Okay. So in try catch,
Yeah.
finally, what is finally block?
Finally block is nothing but irrespective of try catch block, finally block will get executed. Like whatever the
Mm-hmm.
logic we have written, even though exception is occurred, whatever the code we have written in the finally block, so
Mm-hmm.
it will get executed.
Okay. So have you used this in your project? Finally
We
block?
have yeah, we have used it.
Okay. So was there ever a time when the finally block caused any unexpected behavior or side effects?
No,
No.
no.
Okay. Okay. Uh, what are the benefits of using Spring Boot?
Spring Boot is all about like auto configuration. So
Mm-hmm.
when we
Auto
develop
configuration, dependency management,
dependency
embedded
injection, like
servers.
boilerplate code, less boilerplate code.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to like configure explicit server. We have embedded server
Mm-hmm.
actuators.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Okay.
it is all about only auto configuration. Like a lot of the dependencies configurations will are reduced actually in
Mm-hmm.
Spring Boot.
Okay. Uh, can you discuss a specific feature of a Spring Boot that you used to solve a complex problem in any of your project?
Mhm. Like actuators, like
Okay. Okay.
actuators for
So
health
what
check.
was the complex problem and how have you solved that with actuators?
Like it beans register at the like application startup is taking more time actually.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, so we have we have gone through the beans register, like how many beans are registered. So
Mm-hmm.
is it useful to register all the beans or not?
Mm-hmm.
So by analyzing those beans,
Mm-hmm.
so unnecessary beans are there. So we just remove those beans because
Okay.
at the application startup is taking time actually. So
Mm-hmm.
if all the beans are taking it,
Mm-hmm.
so that's why we have removed those beans actually.
Okay. Okay. Got it. So moving ahead. Mm, explain the role of application properties or YAMLs.
I think application YAML I have not used actually. We are using application properties, but
Mm-hmm.
YAML I have heard that a YAML is more efficient than XML application properties
Mm.
file.
Okay. So by any chance, did you face any issue when a misconfiguration in properties file caused an issue in your production?
No, but
No.
while learning Spring Boot, I have faced actually.
Okay. But not in the production. It means you guys
Yeah,
always did I mean, everything was very smooth before production, right?
yeah, smoothly actually. We have, but dev tools are there now. Actually, we are using dev
Uh,
tools in the local, but dev tools are not preferable in production actually.
okay. Okay. So tell me the five REST API annotations that we must use while creating REST APIs.
At the rate REST controller,
Mm-hmm.
at the rate post mapping, at
Okay.
the rate get mapping, put mapping,
Okay. Okay.
um, at the rate
Re-
configuration,
request body.
yeah, response entity,
Mm-hmm.
at the rate path variable, at the rate request perm,
Mm-hmm.
like
Okay.
for a dependency injection, auto void,
Mm-hmm.
for like ambiguity issues at the rate qualifier, at the rate
Mm-hmm.
primary, and
Mm-hmm.
um, like at the rate repository, at the rate service, at the
Mm-hmm.
rate component.
Okay. Okay. Got it. What's the meaning of at the rate of component?
So at the rate component, I think like it provides a metadata.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't need to that create a bean creation in the XML file manually. That it will that bean creation will be automatically happen at the rate
Mm-hmm.
component.
Okay. Can you describe a complex API that you have designed?
Complex API,
Mm-hmm.
that means like actually complex API means have we have actually security was developed, but I didn't get a chance to work on security in Spring Boot application.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I have seen the security related issues. But I think so. I'm thinking that security related is most complex. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean the API related to the security stuff,
Yeah, security related stuff like we are using that AW
creating
this token.
users, roles, subscribers.
Yeah, AW2 token, auth token. So
Okay.
if you implement that kind, so I think it will be difficult and complex.
Okay. What is Spring Data JPA and how does it differ from Hibernate?
Spring Data JPA
Mm-hmm.
like provides a JPA repository
Mm-hmm.
class. Actually, in the olden days, we used JDBC template. Like
Mm-hmm.
we have to write a lot of SQL code.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Spring Data JPA, just
Mm-hmm.
simply we are extending that JPA repository class.
Mm-hmm.
So by extending those class, we can easily interact with the database operations like CRUD
Mm-hmm.
operations. We don't need to write the code manually. So just we need to call the repository.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Have you used transactional annotation?
Yes, transactional annotation is nothing but I think it is a in the application, if the process is going on smoothly, so
Mm-hmm.
then the transaction will be committed. If any failure will be arised, then the rollback will be
Rollback will happen.
happen.
Okay. Okay. So, is it possible to use multiple database in a single Spring Boot project?
Mm, I think it is possible.
Okay. Yes, it is possible. Did you get a chance to do it?
No, actually, we are using only single database.
Okay. Okay.
Monolithic
So,
application.
monolithic application. Okay. Do you know about microservice architecture and all?
Yes. Microservices architecture. I think a microservices architecture don't have a fixed architecture. It is a customized architecture actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like in monolithic application, suppose
Mm-hmm.
if you make any minor change, suppose if all the functionalities are developed at one
Mm-hmm.
place in the monolithic application.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to microservices, our application are divided into like a small services.
Mm-hmm.
So if you make a minor change in any service, there will be no impact on the other application.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Okay.
is like a language independent. So
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to monolithic application, we have to develop only like one language only. So we don't have a chance to work on multiple DBs, but
Mm-hmm.
we can use in multiple DBs in monolithic.
Okay. So, how do you test a Spring Boot application?
Sorry.
How do you test a Spring Boot application?
Like we have a main class at the rate Spring Boot application.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it is a entry point for a Spring Boot application. So
Mm-hmm.
like in Java, we have a public static void main. So like
Mm-hmm.
that, we have a at the rate Spring Boot application annotation in that
Mm-hmm.
main class. So we are testing it.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you give an example of assertion methods? Assertions. Like,
Assertion.
have you worked with assertion methods?
Actually, I have seen in code level assertion type and not assert type actual.
Assert true, assert not null,
Yeah,
assert null.
yeah, but I have seen it, but I have no idea about
So
those actually.
how can we write a unit test case?
Mm. Unit test cases.
Uh-huh.
At the rate
Okay.
test annotation will
So
be
are
preferred.
you writing unit test cases in your project?
Um, Not actually. We are not
Okay.
using.
Like, is there any reason?
Uh, I think there is no reason actually.
Mm-hmm.
We are testing in our dev environment. So if it works, we will directly give it to QC.
Okay, so are you aware about Sonar?
Sonar ke wishes. Yeah, I have a, yes, I am aware of it.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
So are you using Maven?
Yes, yes.
So why do we use Maven?
Like building all the dependencies.
Mm-hmm.
So like so in order to get the predefined jars in
Mm-hmm.
our project, we are using the Maven.
Okay. So do you know about Maven clean and Maven install?
Yes, yes, yes. Maven clean and Maven
What's the
install.
difference between these?
So like cleaning means all the dependencies, whatever
Mm-hmm.
we have the dependencies. Just again, if there are any compilation issues, then we
Mm-hmm.
are cleaning that. So suppose if the new dependencies are any added in our project, then
Mm-hmm.
we are just installing it.
Okay. Okay. And have you experience with Gradle?
Uh, I have not experience.
No experience. Okay.
Yeah, but
Fine.
in Maven, I think for parallel build is there in Maven.
Mm-hmm. Parallel build.
Yeah, I think it is faster.
Okay.
So if our application is taking like build long time, then we
Mm-hmm.
can prefer a parallel build.
Okay. So what collaboration tool you are using?
Of so
Git
what?
collaboration tool.
Yeah, actually, I worked on Git and like SVN.
Okay.
Uh,
So how do you resolve conflicts?
Git actually in conflicts, cherry pick will use.
Cherry pick. No, no, we don't. There is a different purpose of cherry pick.
I think for merging purpose, we are using cherry pick.
For
Merging, like
merging. No, no, no.
okay,
Okay. So let me tell you the use case of cherry pick. So let's say we have a main branch, right?
okay,
We have created a feature branch from the main branch. We did
okay,
10 commits, new 10 commits. Okay. But
okay,
now, before production or like any time, now we don't want all 10 commits. Now we are going to merge our feature branch to main branch, right?
yes,
Someone asked me to merge your feature branch to the main branch, but we have 10 commits in the feature branch, 10 new commits, but we don't want to uh, merge all those 10 commits into the main branch. Okay.
okay,
It's a project requirement. So what we can do is we can do cherry picking here. I mean, we can pick two, three commits and directly merge to the main branch, and rest of them will not be merged. So in this case, we use cherry pick.
okay. I think
Okay.
you're using Subversion currently.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay. And do you know about what is git merge, git revert, git push, pull?
yeah, push pull. I'm aware of it. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you want to take incoming changes, like
Mm-hmm.
pull operation is used. That means if you want to commit to like a central repository, so then
Mm-hmm.
we can use push keyword. So commit and
Okay.
push.
What is the difference between git commit and git push?
So commit. Suppose if you have just to press the commit only instead of
Mm-hmm.
pressing commit and push, then local commit will happen.
Okay.
So if you push it, then it
Mm-hmm.
will be the changes. Like changes will be gone to the all our colleagues who are using those branches.
Okay. Do you know about git rebase?
No.
Okay. So let's say we have a main branch and that has a lot of commits, and we have a different branch, let's say feature branch, and if we want to sync up those both branch, so we use git rebase. I mean, rebasing our feature branch similar to the main branch.
Okay.
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 And mm, which editor you are using?
Sorry.
Which editor?
Editor like
Yes.
Eclipse.
Yes. Yes.
We're using I think latest version only.
So you are using Eclipse.
Yes.
Okay. Do you know some shortcuts? in Eclipse?
Like if you want to any class control shifter, control shift T,
Let's say my code is not organized. Now I want to format it.
control shift F.
Control Shift F.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I want to comment all the few
Yeah,
lines.
yeah, control shift question mark.
Okay. Okay. And are you using Jira?
Um, I think Jira we are not using, but our clients will raise the like tickets through Jira.
Okay. And any tool for analysis logs, checking logs, let's say if.
Yeah, block for actually in our like currently in our company we are using log4j dependencies.
Mm-hmm.
Like whatever the classes we are creating newly, just we are configuring those class in our uh, like declaring the log file, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever the methods we are writing newly. So literal dot entering, literal dot like leaving
Mm-hmm.
log4j. But I think but I have heard like tools outside to but in outside like JV profiling uh, as I think
Splunk,
Splunk.
Grafana.
Yeah.
So are you using any one of these?
No. We are not
No.
using any tools for logging purpose. So
Okay.
just we are like we are using, as I said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
log4j dependencies by configuring those class in externally in
Okay.
all the
Okay.
classes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And uh, how code reviews happen in your project? Like someone reviews your code, then you merge or you just.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yes.
So who reviews your code?
My lead.
Your lead. And who
Yeah.
reviews the code of your lead?
My manager.
You have a technical manager or
Yeah. We have a technical manager.
okay, and Scrum Master also.
Yeah. Scrum master also available.
Okay. Uh, you are given an array and you have to uh, you are given an array of numbers, right? You
Okay.
have to mm, 1 second. You have to filter odd numbers, multiply, double them, and print them. So how will you do that? By using Stream API.
By using Stream API.
Uh-huh.
So first of all, we have to filter those. Like suppose if I have a list like
Mm-hmm.
list of integer number
Mm-hmm.
equal to array dot as list some 2 comma 4 comma 6 comma like
Mm-hmm.
1 2 3 4. So after that list dot stream dot filter.
Mm-hmm.
So in the filter we have to write the condition
Mm-hmm.
by using the predicate function.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if we want odd numbers, so I by 2 not equal to 0,
Mm-hmm.
and dot map
Not
of
equal
like
to zero. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, and dot map function.
To
So we
double
are
them.
double them I into I, some
Mm-hmm.
I hyphen greater than symbol I into I
Mm-hmm.
dot
Okay,
collect of
okay,
collectors dot to list.
okay, okay. Got it.